I had an impression that our model had beautiful blue eyes when we were starting our retouching, and right now when I look at them, they slightly got more into the shadows maybe, or I think it happened when we improved the highlights. The eyes are not affected that much, so they're not glowy. I would like to bring back some of their natural glow that they had before. And there is a very simple method to do this. What I did here, I brighten up this image a little bit because I felt it's slightly too dark. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to create simple curve adjustment layer, and I'm going to brighten this up just a little bit, not too much. I'm going to call this eyes, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to invert this white adjustment, this white layer mask, and Control or Command and I, and now let's zoom into the eyes. And this could feel like a very simple step, though what is really important, many people do certain mistake, and let me show you which mistake is that. I'm going to set 100 flow and opacity, and basically to bring up the light right now, the same as in case of dodging and burning, we should just paint over with the color white on our adjustment layer. But what happened right now, I paint everything all around, and this actually doesn't look that good as I wish it to. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a step back. I'm lowering my flow to keep a little bit more control. And what's important, you need to know the shape of your eye, where the shadows go and where the highlights go. With red color, I will show you the highlights, which are going pretty much over here, though to opposite to this, we have shadows which are going over here. So the blue area should not be that brighten as the area on the bottom where the lights is located. So I'm going to paint with my soft brush just like this, nicely over here to brighten the eyes. Not too much to not make it look artificial, and the same over here, just a little bit. So you can see it's not very complicated step, but it is important to know how the eye looks like, to not do certain mistake. I could bring up, using the same adjustment layer, some of the blue color on the highlight. Let's have a look. That would be too much, and maybe here also. What I wish to do, I could just really a few steps of blue and cyan to improve these eyes in the areas that I brighten. That's it. Let's have a look now. So they're a little bit more bluish, and they have also more highlights. I'm going to paint over here a little bit because it's affected by color now. So let's have a look. That's before and after, and you have to agree the eyes looks much better and much more suitable to the image when we already improved the highlights and shadows. The eyes are something that we cannot miss with all of this process.